Hey guys! Welcome back to the Unboxing Tito. So I have here two phones na similarly priced pero magkaiba ng focus pagdating sa features. Yung isa may 5G connectivity, Snapdragon 865 and 144Hz na adaptive screen refresh rate. Yung isa naman may AMOLED screen, 50W na charging speed, and cameras na pwedeng ipang tapat sa mga flagships. So in this video, let's find out kung aling phone ba ang best fit para sa'yo. Si Mi 10T ba o si Oppo Reno 5 4G? My channel provides unboxing and reviews of all the hottest phones available today. So if you're new here, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you won't miss out each time I upload a new video. So after all that, let's proceed with the comparison video. Unahin natin pag-usapan yung price and release date ng dalawang phone. Si Mi 10T was released October 16 last year with an official price of 19,990. And si Oppo Reno 5 4G naman was launched last February 10 of this year with an official price of 18,990. So magkalapit lang yung price nilang dalawa. Now let's talk about their design and build. Si Mi 10T has a glass front and back and aluminum sides, kaya mas premium siyang tingnan. Pero mas mabigat siya ng konti at 216 grams. Gorilla Glass 5 din yung ginamit sa front panel niya, while si Reno 5 naman, yung back end size niya is made of plastic, kaya mas lighter siya ng konti at 176 grams. Sadly, Gorilla Glass 3 lang yung front panel niya. Yung design ng back panel nila is similar. Both their camera encasements are located sa upper left. Medyo protruding lang yung kay Mi 10T kahit lagyan mo ng case. Both phones also has a 64MP main shooter, but may slight advantage si Reno 5 kasi quadruple cam setup na siya compared kay Mi 10T na triple camera setup lang. There are minor differences between the arrangements of buttons and ports. Pero ang significant na pinagkaiba nila design-wise is that may dual stereo speakers si Mi 10T and yung power button niya also serves as a fingerprint scanner. While si Reno 5 has an advantage of having a 3.5mm port. Sa front panel, similar yung top and side bezels nila, while average size naman yung chin. Both phones have punch-hole selfie camera cutouts located at the upper left. And may malaking advantage dito si Reno 5 kasi 44MP yung selfie camera niya compared kay Mi 10T na 20MP lang. When it comes to display, dito naging apparent yung sinasabi ko na pagkakaiba ng focus ng dalawang phones. Si Mi 10T has a 6.67 IPS LCD display na may 144Hz na refresh rate. And si Reno 5 naman has a 6.43-inch AMOLED display na may 90Hz refresh rate. So dito nahahati yung mga buyers into Team AMOLED versus Team LCD or Team 144Hz versus Team 90Hz. Sa software naman, mas may advantage si Reno 5 kasi mas newer release siya. Kaya Android 11 na siya out of the box with Color OS 11.1 skin. While si Mi 10T still runs Android 10 with MIUI 12 skin. Sa processor, bumawi naman si Mi 10T having a more superior chipset, which is last year's flagship chip na si Snapdragon 865. While si Reno 5, although newer release siya, older mid-range chip lang yung gamit niya, which is Snapdragon 720G. Another advantage ni Mi 10T is that it is 5G capable, which isn't the case with our Oppo Reno 5 4G. Para mas makita niyo yung performance gap nila, let's put them both sa ating mga benchmark tests. Sa Geekbench 5, our Oppo Reno 5 got a single core score of 569 and yung multi-core score 1,700. And si Mi 10T got a single core score of 913. Yung multi-core score naman niya 3,391, which is almost double nung score ni Oppo Reno 5. Sa Antutu benchmark, we're going to use version 8.3.4 and we're going to run 3 successive tests para makita natin kung magka-throttle yung mga phones. So, eto yung first test natin. Let's begin. So, eto yung result ng first test natin. Our Oppo Reno 5 4G got a total score of 279,000. And si Mi 10T naman got a total score of 585,000. After yung first test, yung battery temperature ni Oppo Reno 5 is at 34.9 and yung CPU temperature 37.9. Si Mi 10T naman, yung battery temperature 38 degrees and yung CPU temperature 36.2. So, let's do our second test. For our second test, our Oppo Reno 5 got a total score of 279,000. And si Mi 10T naman, 580,000. Yung battery temperature ni Oppo Reno 5 is at 36 degrees and yung CPU temperature 39.2. Si Mi 10T naman, yung battery temperature 39.7 and yung CPU 37.5. So let's do our last and final test. For our third and final test, our Oppo Reno 5 got a score of 281,000. Si Mi 10T naman 580,000. Yung battery temperature ni Reno 5 is at 36.3 and yung CPU 38.8. Si Mi 10T naman yung battery 38.5 and yung CPU 37.8. For the battery, the Mi 10T has a larger 5,000 mAh capacity compared kay Reno 5 na 4,310 mAh lang. But when it comes to charging speed, dyan naman lumamang si Reno 5 with a 50 watt charging capacity compared kay Mi 10T na 33 watts lang yung charging speed. Let's find out kung gaano katagal bago sila ma-full charge in this charging test. Okay, we have here on our left our Mi 10T 5G with its 33 watt fast charger, and on our right is our Oppo Reno 5 4G with a Superbook 50 watt fast charger. Okay, so let's start. Okay, after 30 minutes, let's check their battery percentage. For Oppo Reno 5, it's currently at 72%. And the Mi 10T is currently at 57%. Okay, after 55 minutes and 30 seconds, our Oppo Reno 5 is at 100%. And our Mi 10T is currently at 96%. Okay, after an hour and 6 minutes, nag 100% na rin si Mi 10T. For its back camera, the Oppo Reno 5 has a quadruple camera setup with a 64MP main shooter, an 8MP ultrawide, 2MP macro cam, and 2MP depth sensor. Mi 10T on the other hand also has a 64MP main camera, a higher 13MP ultrawide, and a 5MP macro cam. Pero wala siyang depth sensor since triple camera setup lang siya. The Reno 5 can shoot videos at 4K at 30fps. Pero si Mi 10T can shoot up to 8K at 30fps. Both phones use electronic image stabilization or EIS. Sa front cam, mas lamang sa megapixel si Reno 5 kasi 44MP selfie cam na siya. Compared sa 20MP sensor naman ni Mi 10T. Both phones can shoot 1080p videos at 30fps. Watch out for my in-depth camera comparison between these phones para makita natin mabuti yung pinagkaiba nila in different settings. So at this point, nakapag-decide na ba kayo? Kung hindi pa, isummarize natin yung mga key differences nila. Sa design, Mi 10T has a more premium look dahil na rin sa glass back niya. Most people kasi are thrown off pag plastic yung back and sides ng phone. Pagdating naman sa display, it's a bit tricky kasi lahat tayo may kanya-kanyang preferences. If you prefer AMOLED screens, then go with the Reno 5. Pero kung mas important sa'yo yung higher refresh rates, then the Mi 10T is a better fit for you. Sa software, may slight advantage si Reno 5 kasi naka-Android 11 na agad siya. Pero eventually, mag-update din naman si Mi 10T na naka-Android 10 pa lang for now. Pero sa processor, medyo malaki yung gap nila sa performance, as was evident sa mga benchmark tests natin. Pagdating naman sa battery and charging speed, tayo lang silang dalawa kasi pareho silang may advantage over the other. And finally, sa camera, on paper, may clear advantage si Reno 5 kasi may extra sensor siya compared kay Mi 10T. Pero all of this will be concluded sa upcoming camera comparison video natin. So what do you guys think? If you have questions and suggestions for our next video, hit me up in the comments down below and I'll make sure to reply. So that's the end of our video and I hope nagustuhan nyo. Thumbs is a plus, thumbs is a must. I'm the Unboxing Tito and I will see you next time.